Gabby. CATS buses are wrapping up their daily services in about an hour tonight, but the buses will not operate their usual routes tomorrow. We're told this is out of an abundance of safety, and that's because the roads, of course, are expected to be dangerous and in a way that we are not accustomed to. Ethan Tuttle is here to explain what state police and DOTD officials are expecting. Ethan.
Yeah, that's right. There is actually a lot that has already been done with the roadways leading up to this frigid weather, but as roadways continue to face freezing temperatures and ice build up over the coming hours, it's expected that there will still be plenty of work to do.
Preparations for the snow and ice on its way to the capital area have been underway for days now. Brine and rock salt have been hauled around to key roadways and more. Shelby Mayfield is with Louisiana State Police and says you see more troopers out too.
We've been doing that over the course of the last 48 hours, but the intent at 5 o'clock is to make sure that we get our shifts doubled, so we'll have double troopers on the road.
Started pre-treating a little bit on Saturday, then went full scale yesterday and today.
LSP and the DOTD have been working hand in hand with preparations and will be in constant contact over the next couple of days. Bridges are a top priority. We
are prepared to work throughout the evening, pre-treating and treating the bridges across the state, mainly on the I-10 190 corridor, as that looks like the part that's going to be impacted the most.
Rodney Mallett with DOTD tells me, as with any major weather event, they prepare for the worst. The department has 1 million pounds of salt in storage and will be ready to deploy as much as they can later tonight and tomorrow morning. Staying off the roads will be a big help for all departments involved.
If you get ice where it's going to be dangerous for people to drive, then we will close it, because safety is the #1 concern. That's another reason why we're telling people not to get out unless you have to. But when you have somebody out in dangerous conditions, not only is it dangerous for the driver, but it's dangerous for the workers as well.
If you do have an emergency and need to leave your home, Mayfield has these tips.
You will naturally have to make sure that you're driving at a slower speed than you usually would, because there's going to be ice on the road. There's going to be black patches of ice, and it's going to be very difficult to see, especially at nighttime.
Buckling up and leaving plenty of distance between you and the car in front also helps, but Mayfield says cruise control is a no-go.
Give yourself extra distance between your vehicle and the vehicle that's in front of you. And all these things are just going to help make sure that you minimize the risks associated with this inclement weather that's on the way.
All right, a great way to stay up to date with everything roadway related is to follow along on the 511 app or online at 511la.org. You'll be able to see what's going on with all the roads you see right behind me on that app. Liz?